on, let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
Oof. That's usually how you know you've touched a raw nerve. Most people get defensive. These blokes, they form a search party. G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. Deadly Pursuits is one of those 90s TV thrillers where everybody's running from someone, nobody's telling the whole truth, and every answer only creates another problem. Tori Spelling and the late Patrick Muldoon make for a surprisingly likeable pairing, a man searching for justice and a woman who may be hiding more than she's letting on. So, if that sounds like your kind of movie, pull up a chair and let's dive in.
Hey, Ma.
Hi.
I'm gonna be home tomorrow around noon, okay?
Timmy. Mom's making you a cake. Your dad's promised to take off the whole weekend so we can all be together.
That's great, Ma. Look, I gotta go, all right?
Practice hard.
See you tomorrow. I'm home. Hey, Ma. Ma? Melanie! Mom?
Back over here. Okay, Bill, over here. Here, let me show you something. They walked all
Yeah, looks like it happened sometime early this morning.
Never said they didn't see a thing. Kid's still inside.
They're trying to locate your father, Tim. He'll be here soon.
Do you know where he went?
Your mother didn't say, just that he had to go out of the country unexpectedly. I mean, I didn't ask. Your dad has to go out of the country so much, it seemed perfectly normal.
You have any idea where he went, son?
No, I didn't even know he was going. He travels a lot. He's a international banker.
So he does that? He travels a lot, spur of the moment?
I don't know, sometimes. You can ask him when he gets back.
Yeah, well, no one seems to know when that'll be.
You think he won't come back? You think he has something to do with this? You think we Faulkners murder each other?
Take it easy, son.
I know.
Very cute. One of Melanie's famous cartwheels. Do it again, Mel.
I want to get something.
Okay. All right, check this out.
Try the corn.
Real nice.
Guys, come on, I want to get a picture here. Hey, everybody, together,
Here,
come
let
on.
me quit.
Okay. All right, get it. Here we go.
That's my dad.
All right, this way. All right, got it?
All right, I got it. Come on. There you go. All right, guys, smile.
Faulkner Enterprises. No, I'm sorry, he's unavailable.
What are you doing?
Hey, Tim, thanks for coming down.
I want to know what's going on in here.
Ed. Tim, this is Ed Conroy, FBI.
Hi, Tim.
FBI. I want to know what's going on. Are you investigating my father?
Well, all we know is that he disappeared just prior to the murders.
He did not disappear. He left the country on a business trip.
Without his passport?
My father did not do this to my family.
No one here is saying that he did, son. It's just that he might know something about who did.
He hasn't come back, Tim, and he hasn't left the country. At least not legally.
Tim, do you know anything about your father's business?
Why would I know anything about it?
Well, we know that you're very close to your father, and we know that you're studying economics at Princeton. I don't think it's unreasonable to assume that you might know quite a bit about your father's business.
You researched my background, too? You people are supposed to be helping us. Half my family was murdered, and all you're trying to do is put away the other half.
Service.
Take care.
I'm sorry, Tim. I don't know what to say.
Thanks, Colleen.
Police have been looking through everything at the office. They've been asking a lot of questions. I've been your father's secretary for 7 years. He's always been very good to me. I didn't tell them anything.
What, Colleen? You didn't tell me anything about what? Colleen, wait a minute.
Come see me tomorrow. I'll be at my house tomorrow evening.
It was a beautiful service, Tim.
Why don't you come inside? Come on.
Colleen? Colleen? You went home? Charleston Bank.
Don't miss anything.
Yes, Mr. Mariano.
Looks like she left in a hurry.
Passengers arriving on flight 86, there has been a baggage change. Pick up your luggage at claim area 4.
Excuse me. Is anyone sitting there?
No.
Please remember, there is no smoking in LaGuardia Airport.
What's that?
Just some stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Schoolwork. I'm a student.
Well, it looks boring.
Not really.
I'm Meredith.
Tim Faulkner.
So what kind of student are you?
Economics.
Ah, really boring, huh?
Not really.
Flight 787 for Charleston, now boarding at Gate B.
Do you go to school in Charleston?
Princeton.
You must be a snob.
I'm not a snob.
So why are you going to Charleston?
Just some business.
Oh, big businessman, huh?
You're kind of a smartass, you know that?
I just can't help myself.
So why are you going to Charleston?
I'm going to visit my grandparents, but I'm not staying with them because I'm really going down there to party.
You have some friends down there, huh?
No, but I make friends easy.
How much longer?
That's written on
Thank you.
Tables, but that's just for now. It's not my actual occupation, but it's good for $700-800 a week. And mini skirts help. So where are you staying?
I'm staying at the Meeting Street Inn. How about you?
I don't have a place yet. Is it expensive, the place you're staying at?
No, it's not too bad. Can't believe you go to a strange place and not have a place to stay.
What's the biggie? Find a hotel, you check in.
Guess I haven't traveled much.
Yeah, well, I was an army brat. We traveled all the time. Kind of get used to it. Hey, you want to go halfers on a cab?
Come on, let's go.
Is this gonna be fun or what? You know what? Let's come back here after we check in the hotel.
I can't.
That's right, I forgot, Mr. Big Businessman.
I got a lot of stuff I gotta take care of.
Oh well, snooze you lose. took you so long? Doing something interesting?
How you doing, Meredith?
Oh, wow. You got a sofa. I know. You're busy. I just came by to tell you I was sorry.
For what?
For trying to get you to party. I mean, I'm at the airport and I'm looking around. It's like wall-to-wall boredom, except for this one kind of cool-looking guy, and well, I jumped you right off. And I guess I was selfish. I mean, you have all this businessman work to do, and so I guess I'll just find something else to do. What is that? You're a forger. That is so cool.
Meredith, I'm not a forger.
Oh, looks like forgery to me.
No, it's not what you think. It's only forgery, sort of. It's my father's signature.
Sure it is.
No, really, it is.
Well, then how come his name is different than yours?
Because it's not his real name, Meredith.
How do you know it's his signature?
Because it looks an awful lot like his handwriting.
Well, why are you forging his name?
I'm trying to find him.
Well, you're not doing a very good job of it.
I'm not doing a good job of finding him?
Forging his signature. I could do it better. See, the trick is in the curls. Ha! Uncle William was a forger. Did 16 months on Rikers Island. So how big are you gonna make it for?
Big enough so the bank will call him before they cash it. And if it works, then I'll know that he's here.
Well, can I come with you? You know, be like your accomplice?
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, I forged the check, didn't I? I'm into this up to my erasers.
Yeah, that'll be $4.50.
Who's the 10?
Hey, my change! My change!
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
I'll need some ID, please.
Just one moment, please. I'm sorry, there's a hold on the account.
What's that supposed to mean?
That means we can't give out any information on the account.
Well, can you at least tell me how to get a hold of Robert Goodman?
Yeah, we want to collect our money.
Sorry.
Oh my God, look over there. Guard? Guard?
Is there a problem here? I'm sorry, she's just kidding. She's,
I'll take those.
Are you crazy?
Often such a diversion can achieve extraordinary results.
Oh, yeah, like getting us arrested.
It was an experiment.
You can't do that kind of stuff in the bank. They thought it was a robbery, Meredith.
Okay, so it was a bad
It's
experiment.
totally nuts is what it was.
You see the look on that teller's face, though?
Wait, this is not funny. What kind of high-in-the-sky idiot are you anyway?
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Businessman. But it worked. Robert Goodman, account closed last week. What's our next move?
We aren't gonna have any next moves. You're going your way, I'm going mine.
Wait, come on, give me another
Get
chance.
it. You're out of my life, period.
Please? So, what is all this stuff anyway?
Never mind.
Come on, tell me.
Forget it, Meredith, because there's no way that I'm gonna tell you, okay?
Well, what if I find your dad's address for you?
She has something better to do, like go visit your grandparents or something like that.
No big hurry. I called them. I told them I see them soon. I mean, if I did find your father's address for you, I would, like, deserve to know, right?
You're gonna find my father's address.
Do you want me to?
Sure, go ahead.
Airport rent-a-car.
Yes, this is ABC Credit Bureau. We're trying to get a current address on a frequent customer of yours, a Robert Goodman. Number 3224-5005-6121. His card's no good anymore and he's no longer at the address we have. Oh, by the way, did I mention there's a $100 reward if you pick up his card?
Robert Goodman. Will you hang on a minute? The Courtyard Inn, 198 King Street.
198 King Street.
Yeah, thanks for the tip on the card. By the way, what credit agency did you say you were?
Let's go.
Tell me first. You promised.
There's some files I found that were my dad's. You gotta swear to me that you're not gonna tell anybody this, okay? They're part of the records of a group of 9 or 10 businesses with a line of credit from that bank we were at. The group was cranking out a lot of money, like 10, 12 million in the last 6 months alone.
Why are they so secret?
It's only one reason I can think of.
You mean because it's something illegal, right?
Yeah. Money laundering.
Well, what's that?
Over here, you have millions in dirty money. From drugs, gambling, racketeering, whatever. Over here, you have a bank, an art dealership. Dirty money comes in, gets sprinkled around.
Wow. So they teach you all this stuff at Princeton? And you think your dad's involved, right?
FBI thinks he's guilty of every crime on the planet.
Well, do they know about these?
If they knew that I had these, they'd try and bust me. But I just couldn't give them the stuff because it'd be like turning in my own father. So that's it. I decided to come down here and try and find them before they did. Whoa, hang on a second. This is it right here. Stop right here, please.
450. Thank you.
Courtyard Inn. Yes, sir. Have 2 bedroom suites available.
Hi. Robert Goodman, please.
Let me check.
1 minute, please.
Robert Goodman. Robert Goodman. I know that name.
It doesn't work. I don't see it. Not here. He must have checked out.
Are you sure?
Well, he's not registered. I know the name, though. He stays here quite a bit.
Well, did he leave a forwarding address? This is very important.
No, no forwarding address. But there's something about that name that sticks in my mind. Hold on just a moment.
Hello. You looking for Robert Goodman?
Yes.
Are you a relative or a friend?
I'm a relative.
And you don't know?
Know what?
He's dead.
Dead? Are you sure?
Yeah, it happened several days ago on Shem Creek. They say it was a boating accident. I was shocked myself. He's a very good man. Stayed here at the hotel whenever he was in town.
I don't believe it. He can't be dead.
I'm afraid so, son. I'm sorry.
Hello?
So, little dancer.
I was just about to call you.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Where's Faulkner?
Upstairs in his room.
Not the Princeton kid smart aleck, his father.
I don't know, dead maybe, in the morgue. We're going there tomorrow. They said that he drowned last week, but Tim thinks his dad's still alive.
He better be.
Does the kid suspect anything?
I don't think so. He brought the story about the grandparents.
Good. Stay on top of him.
I'm trying to, just like you told me. I mean, I never let Tim out of my sight. What else can I do?
Anything you have to. I'm coming down there, and I want Faulkner. Don't disappoint me.
Lung submersion, pattern drowning. Witnesses said he fell out of a boat. Pull about 25 drownings a year out of Shem Creek. Can I see the body? I have to be sure. I'm sorry, that's not possible. It was cremated yesterday. Well, then how can you be certain that it was him? Positive ID. People who knew him. 2 of them. Here.
Strange out here.
I'll get directions. It's not far from here. Hello there. I'm looking for Henry and Isabel Brisson.
Program's on TV. No epiphany.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means they won't talk to us now.
Go and fetch Papa.
Hello?
What you want?
I'm looking for Henry and Isabel Brisson.
For what? That'd be just fine right there, person.
It's about my father. They said he drowned. The Brissons identified the body. I just want to talk to them.
They're not here, boy.
Ça va, Henri?
You're Henry?
What you want with me?
Want to know how you knew my father?
I knew him.
Where'd you meet him?
You question me.
Come on, Tim, let's get out of here.
What do you look like? What color hair did he have? Maybe you didn't know him. Maybe you just said you did. Maybe the body that you identified wasn't his at all. Maybe somebody just paid you to say it was.
Come on, let's go. it's not the first time I ever did that. Hit a man that way. When I was like 14, my dad used to gamble a lot, and he owed this guy a bunch of money. One day, the guy came around to collect the money, and my folks were out. So he decided he was going to collect from me. He started putting his hands all over me, so I ran out of the house. He chased me outside, and he threw me down on the ground, and he got on top of me. He was like 10 times stronger than I was, so I couldn't get away. But there's this rock on the ground next to me. And I picked it up, and I hit him with it as hard as I could. And I ran, and I ran. I didn't come back to the end of the day. He was gone then.
What'd your parents do about it?
I never told them. I never told anybody, till now. So you think your dad's still alive, don't you?
That guy went crazy when I accused him of being paid to lie about the body.
Yeah, well, I thought you were crazy when you said it, tough guy.
There's no way those people could have known my father.
Well, you think he faked his own death?
Bet on it. What?
Are you glad you took insurance out on your rental car? What?
Excuse me, were you around here last Thursday?
Try him over there.
Excuse me, you fish here a lot?
Now and then.
They pulled the body out of the creek last Thursday. I was wondering if you were here inside.
Nah, but I heard of it. Why?
I might have known him.
Try Ed over there. Or maybe Colin.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was there when they drugged that fella in. Didn't go over there. Didn't bother with it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, were you here when they pulled the body out of the creek last Thursday?
Yeah, I was here buying bait when they brought him in. Big guy. Real white skin. You could tell he was no swimmer.
Do you remember what he looked like?
Hell yes. There's something about a dead guy you don't forget.
Is this him?
Nope.
Are you sure?
You bet. The guy that drug in out of the drink was 10 years older anyway. Didn't look nothing like that at all.
He's alive.
I'll have the pawns, please.
Very good, ma'am. Sir?
All the same.
Thanks. I just love pawns.
It's prawns. Prawns.
Thinking about your dad, huh?
One way or another, I'm gonna find him.
All the way. More, please. Come on, all the way. This is so much fun. You know you look very handsome tonight.
Not as good as you. What's wrong?
Nothing, don't worry about it. It's It's just the champagne. I always cry when I drink.
What about?
Nothing. And everything. So, tell me about Princeton. What's it like?
Bunch of snobs.
Hey. You know what? I can do it better than she can.
So how'd you learn how to do that?
In the software industry, my actual occupation.
You work in software.
I work with software.
Doing what?
Dancing with it. Have a seat. I place my software in gentlemen's laps, and then I dance with it. I'm a lap dancer. At least I was.
What happened?
I was terminated with extreme prejudice.
For what?
Breaking up a club.
You wrecked a club?
No, not exactly. It just, well, it sort of happened around me.
Well, can't you get a job dancing somewhere else?
Not in the near future, and certainly not in the greater New York area for some time to come.
Was that bad, huh?
Well, it depends on your definition of bad. You know, you were very brave today. The way that you carried me.
Girl, you don't know how I feel.
What's that
Baby,
mean?
you got to know my
It's okay.
love is real.
It's fine. Crying's over. It only happens once.
If you're unsure and question me, I'll give you all my love, and that's how it's gonna be. You are the one I need, come rain or shine. Just give me the time, I'll make you mine. You are the one. Girl, I know you've been hurt before. Somebody like you deserves more. So baby, take a chance, try thinking with your heart. Come take my hand, and we'll never be apart. You are the one I need, come rain or shine. If you find the time, I'll make you mine. You are the
Hello?
Tim,
Yes?
This is Colleen Daniels. I'm so glad I found you.
Colleen, where are you?
Your father had some files, some separate files. He didn't want anyone to know about them. I don't know what was in them myself, but I just knew he didn't want anyone to know about them. Here's the thing. Somebody broke into my apartment and stole the files. The FBI thinks that you have them.
Me? Why would they think that I have them, Colleen?
Then I got scared. I was afraid they'd come after me.
Colleen, who are you afraid of?
Whoever it was who did that awful thing to your family. Terrible people, Tim. I'm afraid they may be after you, too. I had to warn you. Be careful. They're not fooling around, Tim.
FBI, we have a federal search warrant.
Sorry, Tim, but we gotta do it this way. Tumble it.
Wait! Do you think I could possibly get dressed first?
Of course, miss. So why'd you come to Charleston, Tim?
I came here to see her.
Come on.
It's the truth, that's why I came down here.
Why didn't you mention that to somebody?
Because I was embarrassed. I don't know, I thought it looked funny so soon after everything that happened.
Well, it does. You know, Tim, I think that you know what we're looking for. It'd be a lot easier if you gave it to us.
What's going on here anyway?
What's your name, miss?
Alice Whalen?
You have some identification? Why are you down here from New York?
Vacation.
How long have you known Tim?
We just met last night
Where are you staying while you're in Charleston?
with my grandparents. Look, if they ever found out that I spent the night with a boy I just met, they would kill me. You're not gonna tell them, right?
No, I guess not. There's no reason to.
Thank you, sir. Can I go now?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to tell me the truth now, Tim?
There's nothing here, Mr. Conroy.
Nothing?
We covered the whole place. It's clean.
Clean? Why did you lie to me about the girl, Tim?
Because I thought it was the easiest way to get rid of you.
Get rid of me? I'm trying to help you, son.
You're trying to put my father in jail.
You are wrong. I'm trying to find the people who murdered your family. And I think your father knows who they are. You came to find your father, didn't you, Tim?
No.
I don't believe you for 1 second. Look, I know that you know things that you're not telling me. But withholding evidence and obstructing justice are felonies. But that's nothing compared to the kind of trouble you're gonna find yourself into if you keep poking around in this. And that really worries me, son, because I like you. It's time you got it straight, Tim. Your family was murdered execution style by some very bad people. These are not people that you want to meet.
Mr. Mariano. No, sir.
Thank you. You can go. Now. Paulie, hang up my clothes.
You left without saying a word. You don't care about anybody but yourself, do you?
Are these what they were looking for? I stuck them under my dress. In the bathroom.
You smuggled these out under your dress?
Wait a minute.
No, you wait a minute. What is it with this Alice Whalen stuff? How many names do you have?
It's a fake ID. I got it when I was underage in case I got carded.
You gave the FBI a false name?
Well, I was afraid if I told them my real name, they'd check with the hotel and find out I was staying there, and then they'd search my room too.
I never would have thought of that.
Yep. Because you're stupid.
Maybe I am.
I was just kidding.
No, maybe I am stupid.
Why?
Because I just can't believe my father could be involved in all this, Meredith. I mean, he's a straight guy. He's a good man. None of this makes any sense.
Look, Tim. Lots of good people do bad things. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes people do things out of weakness. But you know what? You have to love them anyway. No matter what they do, you have to love them anyway.
You're crazy.
No, this is crazy.
I don't have any alternatives left.
It's way dangerous.
I gotta take that chance. I gotta find him. There's no other way to do it. Meredith, if he faked his own death, it means he's trying to disappear, which means that there's no way that I could find him without help.
So what, you're just gonna walk right up to the president of the bank and throw this stuff in his face?
There's no way the operation could have went through that bank without the bank president being involved.
Then that means he's a criminal.
It also means that he knows my father.
Fine. If you're determined to go, then I'm going with you. When are we going to the bank?
10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What'd you tell him?
I told Sharp Trainer was an economics student doing a paper on banking in the South.
Were you close?
Isn't everyone close to their family?
Well, I gotta get going.
You look great.
It's just an old dress.
No, I mean it. You really look great.
I said it's an old dress. You probably never wore anything old.
Hey, there's that girl again.
What's she doing here?
What do you think?
Cute kid.
Forget it. She wouldn't notice you in a crowd of one.
I never liked this man Faulkner, with his button-down shirts, his blue suits, and his Ivy League friends. They hide behind their button-down collars. In my country, I could buy and sell them like auto parts. In this country, a Colombian is garbage. In this country, a Colombian needs these men to do his business for him. This man Faulkner stole from me. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to find him, and I'm going to kill him. Soon. What have you got for me?
He hasn't found his dad yet. He thinks he faked his own death and is trying to disappear. But he thinks he knows someone who might know where his dad is. He's gonna go see him tomorrow.
Go with him.
I am.
What else? What's the matter? Something wrong?
No, it's going okay. Look, Mr. Mariano, I don't know if I'm the right girl for this. I mean, it's like we become friends.
I must be hearing voices or something. Polly, did you hear her say she wants to fly away like a little bird?
I don't think so, Mr. Mariano.
Zuno, did you hear her say she wants to take a walk on me?
I'm not sure, Mr. Mariano.
You didn't say anything like that, did you?
No, sir.
Good. Now, I want you to play house with this kid until he finds his old man. And don't even think about taking a walk on me. And smile.
So deep it must have been for sure, where no man in love had gone before. And though I picked up some dreams along the way, that foolishly I said we'd share another day. To know you won't be there is more than I can bear. How could love be so unfair? All the signs that love was incomplete, the rug pulled from under my feet, and though slowly your emotions fade to black, with blind faith I pray them to come back.
I missed you. I mean, I really missed you.
You're crazy. You're just feeling a lot of emotions because of your dad and stuff.
I think about you all the time. And that's about you, Meredith.
You're making too much of it, Tim.
What do you mean?
Look, what's the biggie? I mean, we're having a great time. You're getting what you want. Why does it have to be such a big deal? Look, I told you before I came down here to party, okay? I like you too.
We need a bug in there.
Nah, the judge wouldn't go for it after we came up empty on the search warrant. He thinks we're on a fishing expedition.
Maybe we are.
No. That kid knows something.
Elton, check this out. She's got the cutest little ankles.
They're kids, for God's sakes. Leave them alone for an hour.
Listen to this. Lloyd's of London will pay 12 million to 1 odds. Elvis comes back from the dead in a spaceship and lands in Loch Ness Pond, killing the monster, which happens to be the same as the odds of winning the California lottery.
How are your grandparents?
Fine.
That's it, just fine?
What? What am I supposed to say?
I don't know. You were there, not me. Did you have a good time?
It was okay.
How old are they?
In their 60s, I guess. I really don't know.
I know how old mine are.
What's that supposed to mean?
They have a large place?
Not too big.
Live far from the hotel?
What is this, the 3rd degree?
It's just that you weren't gone very long.
So why are you asking all these questions? What, you think I'm lying to you?
I just think that if I would have visited my grandparents, I probably would have stayed there all day.
Well, I don't know them that well.
I know mine very well.
Yeah, well, I guess you and I just grew up in different kinds of families, didn't we? Are you happy now?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I was just curious, I guess. I'm nervous about tomorrow.
It's okay.
Hold it. Take her back to the hotel. You're not coming with me. You're getting out of this whole thing right now.
What?
The minute that I walk into that bank, the stakes are gonna get 10 times bigger. And I'm not gonna put you in that kind of danger.
Why? Because you think I'm some defenseless little girl? Is that it? So what, Mr. Macho's gonna stash me in my crib while he goes out and fights the dragon?
That's not it. It's because it's not your fight. It's mine.
Stupid me. I thought we meant something to each other. I thought it was our fight now. It is our fight.
No, Meredith. I'm serious, Meredith. Hey, would you come here?
Come in. Have a seat. I'm Albert Chartrain, and your name was?
Tim Faulkner. Daniel Faulkner's son.
Should I know that name?
You know who he is. I want to see him.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with him. I thought you were doing a school paper.
Familiar with these? FBI is looking for those. They searched my hotel room yesterday.
And we have other copies.
I'll give you those files, every copy, if you put me in touch with my father.
Where did you get these?
What does it matter? I've got them.
Did the FBI send you here?
No.
They're the last people that I want to deal with. They're trying to put my father in jail. That's why I brought the files to you instead of them. If they knew what I was doing, they'd try and put me in jail.
Are you recording this conversation?
No, we're not recording this conversation.
Open your shirt. Both of you.
I know you did business with him, Chartrain. The bank laundered $30 million for my father. I've been studying the records, and I know what these files mean to you.
If I did happen to know this man, how would I know you're his son? You're serious about this, aren't you, son?
Yes, sir.
You were worried these files would be found.
Where is he?
He's moving around.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna leave the country. I'm trying to arrange a passport for him. If I contact him for you, you'll give me all the files, everything you've got.
I'll give you everything.
Give me a phone number.
This is my hotel. I'm in 211.
I'll tell him you want to talk to him.
He faked his own death, didn't
No
he?
more questions. Now, I've told you too much already.
I have to know that. Did he have to kill someone to do it?
No. It was a John Doe at the morgue. People were paid to identify the body. I'll get in touch with him today. I can't make him call you. That's up to him.
He'll call. Why wouldn't he?
After what's happened, it may be difficult for him to face you.
What's wrong? You should be happy. He's gonna contact your dad. It's because you finally got proof that your dad did those things, huh? Well, I picked a fine day not to wear a bra. Oh, look.
What?
That bear. He looks just like you.
He doesn't look anything like me.
Yeah, sure he does. Look, he's all solemn and everything.
First of all, this bear is not solemn. He's just very cool, very laid back. This is Ivanhoe, the beatnik bear. They call him the Ho. He's an expert on Charleston jazz.
That's $30 for the bear, honey. No, it's too much.
No. I want you to have it.
What's that?
It's a teddy bear, Frank. You want to confiscate it?
There you go, ma'am.
Thanks. Sure, hon. Thank you. Ivanhoe, are you a hit bear? You really an expert on jazz?
The Ho doesn't talk very much. He's way too cool.
Ivanhoe, is that kid hot or not?
If you don't know, don't ask the Ho. Hey, look at this. Isn't that cool?
What did the banker say?
He said he'll ask Tim's dad to call him.
When?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
There's no guarantee he'll call. Maybe he won't.
Maybe he will.
What more do you want from me? I can't make it happen. I shouldn't even be here.
You look nervous, little dancer.
I want out of this.
I don't think so. The knees are a precious miracle of design. So complex, yet so delicate. That's what makes them so vulnerable to serious injury. You can't dance on broken kneecaps. You can't even walk.
Where the hell did you go? I looked all over for you. What is it with you anyway?
I went shopping. For you. Open it. Boxer shorts. You know, in case we wear your others out. So no call yet? Don't worry. He'll call.
When I was 10 in Little League, I couldn't hit the ball. I struck out every time my teammates hated me. My dad took me out to this empty ball field, and he had me stand at the plate like I was batting. Like this. He went out to the mound and he said, "It's easy, son. Just keep your eye on the ball. Always concentrate on the ball." He wound up. But instead of pitching the ball, he walked it in towards me very slowly. And I concentrated on that ball as hard as I could, gradually bringing the bat around till it met the ball. We just stood there like that, you know? He smiled at me and I smiled at him. It was like a frozen moment. I never forgot it. And I hit the ball like crazy after that. Best hitter on the team. Hello?
Son,
Hi, Dad.
are you all right?
I guess so. I have a lot of questions.
I know.
Can we meet? I have to see you.
Sure, son. I miss you.
Do you know about Mom and Melanie?
I didn't know right away, but I found out.
Meet me at 2 o'clock this afternoon at a place called Tideland Fisheries.
It's an abandoned shrimp processing plant. There's nobody there but an old caretaker. We can talk.
I'll see you then, Dad.
I love you, son.
What'd you mean when you asked your dad if he knew about your mom and Melanie? You know, I don't think I should go with you when you meet your dad today. You two should be alone. Would you like me to leave you alone right now?
No, it's okay. I have to go rent a car for the trip anyway. I better get going to make sure I have plenty of time to get there. So, I guess see you afterwards, okay?
Sure. Tim. Yes, Mr. Mariano, please.
Yes?
His father called. They're meeting today. 2 o'clock. At an abandoned place called Tideland Fisheries.
Zuno.
I was wondering what you're gonna do with his dad when you find him.
Like I told you, I just want to get my money back.
But you're not gonna hurt him.
I don't want any trouble. I'm a businessman. I do not believe in violence. Why, you sweet on this kid now? You fall in love?
No way. Strictly business.
Call it in. He picked up a rental car. We'll follow. Looks like he's turning back toward the hotel.
Meredith, it's me, Tim. Hey, you gonna let me in or what?
Just a minute.
What took you so long? Doing something interesting?
No, I was just...
You're leaving?
Yeah, I gotta get back to New York. It's my family. My mom's real sick.
What's going on?
I told you, my mom.
I don't believe you.
I don't care what you believe. Look, I told you before, Tim, you're taking this way too seriously. It's just a party, you know? That's all. When it's over, it's over. What are you doing here anyway? I thought you were going to see your dad.
I came back for you. I guess I'll know better next time.
There's not going to be a next time.
Meredith.
Damn it, we just get out of here.
I don't believe that you want to walk out on me. We've been through so much together, Meredith. You saved my life.
I did it to save myself.
You kept me from getting busted by the FBI.
We were partying. I didn't want to stop.
You're lying. We got inside each other, and you know it.
Look, we're different people, Tim. You grew up in a country club. There is no way.
What does that matter?
You don't know me. You don't know anything about me.
I'll find out because you're gonna tell me. Now tell me what the hell is wrong.
Let's just go away someplace right now. Please, let's just forget about this whole thing.
I have to see my father.
Why? It's too dangerous. You know what he is by now. It's not enough for you.
No, Meredith, I've got to see him.
Tim, you're dealing with criminals. You could get killed. Why is this so important to you?
Because my mother and my sister were murdered because of this. I found him. I came home from school and I found him, Meredith. I have to know why it happened.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I just couldn't.
Tim, you gotta listen to me. A man named Mariano set me up to cover you.
What?
To stick with you, to report when you found your dad. But I didn't know what it meant until you told me what happened to your family. He said nobody would get hurt.
You've been spying on me all this time?
Mariano said I owed him $20,000. He said he'd forget the whole thing if I did this for him.
You mean everything between us was just,
Are you
just
listening
nothing?
to me? I told Mariano about the meeting. Tim, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Look, just take me with you. I swear I can help. Look, I told you the truth, didn't I? Look, I told you the truth. He's probably gonna kill me now. Does that mean anything to you?
I don't care what happens to you.
Tim, please, please, I can kill myself right now.
If I had a gun, I'd do it for you.
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I didn't know what I was doing. But are you perfect? Haven't you ever made a mistake? Please, Tim. Just forgive me. Tell me I'm okay. Please tell me.
Come on.
Wait a second. There's cops right across the street. They've been around ever since they searched your room.
move.
We've lost him. You see him?
Look, Faulkner made a phone call to a place called Tideland Fisheries off SC-14 south of Alberton. Now, you gotta figure that's their destination. They got the jump on us. Get me a helicopter now.
You know, I never had much to be proud of, Tim. I was raised by a mother who left home when I was 4 years old, a father who gambled away all his money. It seemed that no one ever had the time to teach me about right and wrong. And well, I guess I didn't learn it very well. I am so sorry. And I will never betray you again.
Dad? 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 Dad?
Hello, son.
Are you okay?
I'm not very good, son.
Why did this happen?
I was deeply in debt. I was desperate for money. I got involved with the wrong people. I met this guy named Mariano. I started laundering money for him through a group of people down here. One of the people in the laundry down here stole a lot of the money. Mariano thought I did it.
Why were Mom and Melanie killed, Dad? Why?
Mariano took revenge on me. Latins call it pulling the root, killing the family to get even. But I didn't know that when I left, son. I didn't run away. I just came down here to try to fix the situation. I had no idea he'd do what he did.
He's coming here now. Oh, Mariano, he's coming in. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Come here. Get to the car, Tim. He'll be coming in a second. Shh. Wait. Leave the country, Tim. If you don't, you'll never sleep as long as Mariano's around.
I'm not gonna leave you, Dad.
Go, Tim, now.
We got 3 down with gunshot wounds, 1 blast casualty, no fatalities. Situation here is secure.
Roger, we copy.
Conroy said you'll probably get a light sentence for testifying against Mariano. He said you'll have a life ahead of you when you get out. I'll be waiting.
You stuck by me, son.
You're my dad.
So what's gonna happen to Mariano?
Well, he's finished. He'll never again be a free man on this earth. Your testimony will see to it.
Obstructed justice, I withheld evidence, and I do it again, Conroy.
What are you talking about, Tim? We never found you with any evidence. As far as I know, it never existed. And even if it did, a lot of evidence has a way of disappearing. I guess you'll be going back to school, huh?
Yeah, thanks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, you watch out for her. She's a fast one.
Going back to school, huh?
Mm-hmm.
With all those rich, stuck-up snobs.
Mm-hmm.
No way you catch me hanging with that crowd.
No, no way.
Girls there, they probably wear boring, stuffy clothes.
Oh, really boring. Drab colors, baggy tweeds, practical shoes. They'll ride bicycles.
Ugh, I hate bicycles. Never find me in a place like that.
No, never.
So, how big is your apartment?
It's big enough.
So I guess I'm gonna need a bicycle.
Man,
That was a tough watch, not because the movie was bad, but because I only just became aware of Patrick Muldoon's sudden passing. He always came across as one of those fit, athletic guys who looked like he could run a marathon before breakfast, so to find out he died at just 57 years old came as a total shock. As for the movie itself, Deadly Pursuits was one of those thrillers that got increasingly ridiculous the longer it went, but somehow kept me watching anyway. A big reason for that was the chemistry between Muldoon and Tori Spelling. Their connection clicked almost immediately. Tim was on a mission to find the people who murdered his mother and sister while also trying to clear his missing father's name. Meanwhile, Meredith was secretly feeding information back to the same mobsters responsible for it. She wasn't exactly trustworthy, but somewhere along the line, she started catching genuine feelings for him. That conflict gave the story its emotional engine. She wanted out while Tim wanted justice. Even when the plot started tying itself in knots, that relationship kept me invested. I certainly can't complain about the pace of it either. One minute they're being hunted through a swamp by what felt like murderous rednecks, the next they're having a romantic evening wandering through Charleston. In fact, half the movie felt like a tourism ad for South Carolina. The street performers, the waterfront, the colonial architecture. It almost had me tempted to book a flight over there. Richard Belzer was also a nice addition, even though he barely had any screen time. He's always had the perfect sinister look for a ruthless mobster. But then again, I don't think I've ever seen a photo of the guy without sunnies on. I think they're practically baked into his contract at this point. But I digress. What surprised me most was how light the movie felt despite all the murders. Because so much of it happened in the daytime, it stayed fun, breezy, and just a little bit silly. There was never a moment where I seriously believed Tim and Meredith weren't going to make it out alive. And that finale? Pure 90s TV movie logic. Tori fires a flare gun at Mariano and suddenly half the dockyard explodes for reasons known only to the screenwriter. Maybe show me a leaking oil barrel first, guys. Give me something. But honestly, I think I was having too much fun to care anyway. Suffice to say, Deadly Pursuits wasn't a great thriller, but it was certainly an entertaining one. Fast moving, easy to watch, and carried by two leads who made you want to see them get through it all. That's why it squeezed a decent 3 out of 5 stars from me. Did the romance work for you, or did the plot lose you somewhere between the swamp chase and the spontaneous dockyard explosion? Tell me down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and give the video a hype in memory of Patrick Muldoon. This is Holy Critic, signing out.